On it, my man.
Fulton showing up earlier this afternoon. It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Chicago Bulls. Glad you could be with us for this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. You look at Boston. They enter a difficult part of their schedule, Clark, with a lot of road games to deal with. The question will be whether they can face the adversity head-on and power through it. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So with Boozer on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. We've got Watson. Taj Gibson is out there with Thomas. Then it's James Johnson and Alexander. Gibson commits the loose ball foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here is Robinson. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, for a long time, everybody talked about a, quote, big three in Boston. But Rajon Rondo has become every bit as important to this team's success. Kevin Garnett said he's very fast and very aggressive, adding he controls the whole game. That's what you want your point guard to do, make the right decision at the right time. He does all of that. Sounds like this young guy has earned the respect of the older veterans on the Celtics, guys. He's
really coming into his own. Thanks, Doris. 17 wins on the road with 24 losses for the Bulls this past season.
Yeah, and that's inverse of the home record, and they finished at 41-41 for 2 straight years, Kevin. That's about as middle of the pack as you can get.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Johnson. And again, Chicago. No good. And here's Boston. Here's Fulton. Flushes it in. And Clark, our stat guy, follows up on what you just said, saying that they had inverse records for home and away in 2009 as well, if you'd believe that.
Huh? I mean,
yeah, that's what he told me. I'm just reading what he
all right, no kidding. Yeah. I'll take your word for it, but we'll see if they can break that trend this time around to get off of that 500 overall record and flip the script on the inverse home and road record. How about that?
Well said. I understood it.
Okay. So did I.
Pass to Johnson. A 10-footer. Kendrick Perkins grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 3. Fulton backs him down. Money on the 10-footer. 9 points in the game so far.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here's Watson. It's vertical. And that's off as he tries to beat the buzzer. And so we've reached the end of 1. Celtics lead by 5.
Well, they're scoring with ease. They've definitely hit the...
A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Rondo. It's a 5-point game. You know, Clark, you got to play great basketball in your own conference, and for the Celtics, well, they came away with 33 wins against the East last season.
Well, that's about what you'd expect from them, Kevin, given their talent and experience. I mean, anything less than 30 wins in that conference with their roster, you'd have to be disappointed in that.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Carlos Boozer and Joakim Noah, they're inside. Derrick Rose and Ronnie Brewer in the backcourt. And dang. Here's Rondo. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Well, I remember they were scrutinized a bit last year in the regular season, the Celtics, but it sure came together in the playoffs for them.
Absolutely, Kevin, but that's what you expect from veteran teams. I mean, that's what they do. They know when they need to turn it on and turn it up, and a team like the Celtics can flip that switch when needed.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, a painful finals loss for this Celtics team last season. 2 chances to finish off the Lakers. They were ahead in Game 7 for 3.5 quarters, but couldn't get the job done. Now, with an aging roster, the question becomes whether the Celtics have what it takes to make another run. Guys, we'll see what this season holds for them.
Well, I wouldn't count them out just yet, Doris. Thank you. In regards to performance on home court for Boston, 24 wins in the regular season for the Celtics last year. Not bad. Not great. Not bad, though.
Not typical of a championship contending team, but they were so dominant the year before that it did seem like they let down considerably with those 24 wins at home.
And the Celtics recover. Here's Fulton. Oh! And he jams it in beautifully.
Excellent defense, and the steal earns him a quick bucket in transition.
Here's Rose, and he just worked New York in that last game. 1:39 left in the second. Outside Boozer. Here's Dang, and the Bulls with another miss. Celtics leading by 5. He dumps it off. Goes up. Rondo gets the bucket.
That's really a terrific look inside. Set him up beautifully.
Here is Rose. No points for him. He's picked up by Rondo. And Boozer backs in. Throws it up. Here's Dang. And he nails the triple.
And there he goes. He didn't get a 3 in the first, but starting to look for it here.
14 points for him. Here's Fulton. Answers right back with a 3 of his own. He's got 17.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
Rose against Rondo. Fires from the high post. Boozer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Boozer's got his first basket of the night.
They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry, Kevin.
Here's Fulton. And another basket for Boston.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Rose kicks to Brewer. Poked away. Defended by Allen. Fulton gets the reach-in call. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well,
so for the Bulls, here is Robinson to tie, and again Boston with the triple.
Right now he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
So with Rondo on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Fulton in at power forward. He's out there with Allen. Nate Robinson is out there with Glenn Davis and Bradley. He's shooting 75% from downtown.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
And here is Gibson. And Noah backs down. And that time, also a missed shot.
They're showing a slight advantage on the boards in this one to this point, Kevin. It's hard to make a pinpoint pass from that far away. He couldn't get a hold of it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Buries it from 14 feet. Noah's got his first 2 points of the night. Celtics leading by 6.
They'd be smart to hold it now for the last shot.
Here's Fulton and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. And here's what the Chicago Bulls schedule is looking like. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rose. He's got 5. Just 3 on the clock.
You can't start thinking ahead and lose track of your handle.
And the third quarter is over, and a good finish looks to be in store for all of us. It's the Celtics. Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
And Kevin, for the Celtics, the game Sprite Spark has been what they've got from their small forward off the bench. He's done exactly what you want from one of your bench guys, coming into the game with a ton of energy and extra effort. The lift you need when guys come in off the bench, guys.
And Doris, thank you. Clark, what a spark he's been.
The provocateur entered the game and wasn't going the direction they had planned and turns it around. Well done.
So for Chicago right now, Derrick Rose and C.J. Watson manning the back. Carlos Boozer and Joakim Noah, they're inside. And dang.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
Well, Kevin, they need to crash the boards effectively here.
Wasn't careful with his position. Gets nailed with the backcourt violation.
Celtics ball.
And here's Rondo. Jump off pass. He's covered by Dang. Rose with the double team. Fulton can't extend the lead to double digits. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Watson, and 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's on Paul Pierce.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
He hits the second from the line.
Right now, they're benefiting from the whistles. If they can come back to win the game, you can point to their willingness and aggressiveness in taking the ball to the hole as the main reason.
And it's sent back by Noah, but they recover it. And that one's good by Pierce. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. 1:59 left in the game. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a chance swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart